Today, I'm gonna grow some metal. To get started, I'll need some tin, and I bought all of this from eBay. It's a bit dirty though, and I'll have to clean it up. I'll do this by adding a bunch to a dish and blasting it with a blowtorch. The melting point of tin is quite low, and it's really easy to melt. A lot of the impurities will float to the surface, and if I'm careful, I can pour away the clean metal. What I have to do now is spread it out as much as I can. I honestly kind of failed doing this, but I think it still turned out okay. The tin that I have now is way cleaner, and I'll cut it into some smaller pieces. On top of this, I'll add some concentrated hydrochloric acid, and I'll turn on the hot plate. Over the next 24 hours, the tin slowly disappeared. It was all turning into tin 2 chloride, and at some point, I added some extra acid. When pretty much all the metal was gone, I felt that it was done. I waited for it to cool down, and then I poured some into a small dish that was connected to some batteries. Now to grow the crystals, all I have to do is connect the red wire. Almost immediately, something started growing. This was all tin, and it was forming as some really nice metal crystals. This was happening because the batteries were giving electrons to the tin 2 chloride and turning it back into its metallic form. When it eventually made it to the other side, I disconnected it and I poked at the crystals. All of this is actual metal, and I think that it's really cool that I made it using electricity.